Hi everyone, we have a 45-minute Pilates Flow class. So let's get started on our mat with our legs a little bit wider than our hips. Have a slight bend in your knees. Press down through your big toe, your second toe, and your heel. Round your arms and round your back as you reach forward. Reach your arms up and overhead and then circle your arms down to your sides. Okay, let's repeat this. So reaching forward and then lift and extend. Again, round and lift and up. So from the side, it looks like this. You're rounding through your spine. You're lifting all the way up and around and then lower back down. Again, reach and lift and up. Again, reach and lift and back up. 3 more. 3. And press. 1 more here. And lift all the way back up. Take your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Take your arm out to the side. Lift up and over and back down. Nice big inhale and exhale. So engage your tummy. Focus on keeping that chest nice and open. And you're reaching up and over to get that nice length through the side of your waistline here. Reach and lower. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, other side, lifting up and over and then lower it back down. So up and over and lower. And press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take your legs wider than your hips now. You can turn out a little bit as well, so you have a little bit of that external rotation. Lower down into your squat, come all the way back up. Lower and lift. Bring the palms of your hands towards your thighs, focusing on opening of the chest as you come up to that nice stand here. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, lower and lift. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 3, 2. On this last one, stay low. Keep the chest open. Pulse it out. Opening up the chest. Shoulder blades come down and in. Working through your hips, working through your glutes here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way up. Turn to face the side. Bend your knees, have your legs right underneath your hips, and take one leg back. So your knee is over your ankle, lengthening through that back leg. Reach your arms to shoulder height, go into a row as you draw your knee in and then extend out. So scooter presses here. Nice big inhale and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg back. So now you're in this lunge. Reach your arms forward, lift up and around, and circle your arms back down. You have 3 more here. Scoop and lift. Take it up, back, and around. And again, reach to press. 1 more. Now hands on your hips. You can walk your back foot in a little bit. You're gonna kick and lower. So just extending your leg forward, kicking it forward and back here. And again, press and hit. This is 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, feet together. Same thing now, but on the opposite side. So legs underneath your hips. Take your opposite leg back. Reach your arms to shoulder height for those scooter presses, taking your back leg in and out here. Using that breath to help you. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your leg extended. Reach your arms back by your thighs. Scoop and reach your arms forward. Lift up and around and back down. And again, scoop and reach, lift and around. Press and around. Let's just go for one more here. Reach and press. Lift all the way back up. Take your hands to your hips. Walk your back foot in just a little bit. Kick your leg forward and back down. Again, kick and lower. You can flex your foot. You can point through your foot. It's up to you. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your feet together. Reach your arms up and overhead. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck your chin to peel it on down. Think 1 vertebrae at a time. Or you can walk your hands down your thighs in that neutral spinal position. It's up to you. Once your hands are on the mat, lift your hips up high. It's okay to bend your knees. If the back of your legs are super tight, keep trying to hollow out your belly and draw that belly button towards your spine just a little bit more. Now from here, everyone's gonna bend your knees and then lengthen to extend them. And again, bend and extend. One more, bend, lengthen and lift the hips up nice and high. See if you can fold your body in half just a little bit more. Walk your feet back into downward dog. Lift the hips up. Press your heels down into the mat so you're opening up your chest. Getting that nice stretch through your calves here. Try not to round through your back, but find that length through your spine. One more breath and then lower down onto all fours. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, going into bird dog. Extend your right arm and your left leg, lower back down and switch sides. So that way you're building strength through your trunk and through your hips as you stay nice and steady, and just alternate right and then left here. 4 more. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, going into a couple cat-cows. So just rounding through your spine and then lengthening to open up your chest. Find the length through your back. And again, round. Lengthen to open. And press. 1 more each direction. And lengthen to extend. Come back onto all fours. Press away from the mat. So you can always do this in standing, where your hands are against a countertop or a chair, or you can do this on all fours. It's up to you. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take your leg, you're going to extend it to the back here. Keep your leg extended. Just lift it up and down to start. Lift and lower. Finding the length through your legs. So you're engaging through the front of your thigh. Again, press and lift. Again, reach and lift. 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your leg across. You're going up and over to the side diagonal and then out to the corner edge of your mat. So you're going from one diagonal to the next, keeping your hips level so that way you're not swaying your hips from side to side. They're going to move a little bit. You still want to draw belly button towards spine, so you're stabilizing through your tush to keep the hips even here. And reach. And press 4 more. This is 4, 3, 2, One more, and keep your leg out to the side. You're gonna lift it up, extend, bend, and bring it in. So it's lift, kick, bend, and lower. You can also make this movement a little bit smaller, so you don't have to lift up to that 90-degree angle. Again, lift, reach, and lower. Lengthening through the front of your thigh as you extend and kick your leg out to the side. And press. 5 more here. 4, reach. You got this. 3, 2, 1 more. And bring it all the way in. Now flex your foot, keep your knee bent. You're gonna kick it back and in, reach to lengthen. So just extending your heel towards that back wall, reach and in. If you want a little challenge, you can extend your opposite arm and hold it here. Reach and in. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it all the way back in. Nice work. Should feel your tush on fire a little bit with this. Let's switch and do the other side. So starting on all fours, you can also do this in standing and stay there. Extend your leg back, find the length, and find your starting position. Give yourself a moment. Draw that belly button towards your spine, shoulders over your wrists, lift and lower your leg. So you're working through your hip and you're working through your glutes to lift and lower. Engaging through the front of your thigh, so that way you're really focused on engaging through your quad muscle, so that way your knee doesn't bend with this movement. And press. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, keeping your head in line with your spine. 3, 2, on this last one, keep your leg lifted, cross up and over to the opposite diagonal, and then take it out to that corner edge of your mat. So you're creating a U shape with your big toe. I like to think of it as drawing a rainbow with my big toe. Create some energy, create some color. And again, reach and across. That inner thigh should talk to you with this movement, focusing a little bit more on that inner thigh engagement here. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your leg out to the side, bend your knee, extend your leg, bend, and then bring it back down. Again, bend, kick, bend, and reach. Bend, extend, bend, and bring it in. So on the other side, I brought it in. You can also bring it to that back diagonal if that feels a little bit more natural on your hips. I think I just wanted to do that because this hip is a little bit tighter. But it's up to you whether you want to bring the knee in or you want to reach that leg out to the diagonal and back in, keeping those hips nice and steady. Again, lift, reach. It's okay not to have it perfect. It's about engaging your muscles and focusing on the strength through your hips. 4 more here. And 3, 2 more. Last one. Now flex your foot, take your leg towards the back, find the length through your heel and bring it back in. Think of it as you're pushing something away. And reach. If you want to take your opposite arm and extend it, so that way you're focusing on the strength through your trunk a little bit more, you got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower all the way down. Separate your knees, reach back into child's pose for just a moment, lengthening your arms to reach it forward. One more breath here. And come all the way back up, lower down onto your forearms. So forearm plank, walk the knees back. You can shift your weight forward, so you're in the half plank position, or you can tuck your toes, lengthen through your heels, keep your shoulders right over your elbows, and hold it here. Focus on your breath. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now go into alternating knee bends, bending one knee and then the other. Little press and extend. Again, keeping that chest nice and open. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, lengthen through your heels and lower all the way back down. Reach back into your child's pose one more time, sitting back on your heels. 2 more deep breaths. And lift it all the way back up. Okay, so coming back up to a half kneel position. You're gonna be in, I always call it kind of like a Captain Morgan position. You can also come up to standing if that feels better, where you go into a little bit of a lunge like this. So grab your weights, have them in front of you. We're gonna start out with just one weight. Holding it in your hand, other hand is on your hip. You're gonna reach out and in. So you get a little rotation through your spine. If this doesn't feel good on your back, just reach to the diagonal, or you can reach front here. That way you're not rotating through your back. Otherwise, reach and bring it in. Keeping the chest nice and open. Reach and in. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, press overhead. So lifting overhead and back down. Feeling that shoulder work. Keeping the chest open. Keep drawing that rib cage in and together a little bit more. And press. And extend 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curl, lower down and up. So just single arm bicep curl here, lower and lift. And press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're gonna extend your arm, rotate so your palm faces back, chest is open. Sweep your arm towards your hip and then bring it forward. So the focus is on making sure that you're not rounding the shoulder forward. You're working through the back of your arm into your tricep and also into your back muscles here. So you can always turn your head from side to side just to make sure you're not putting any extra tension in your neck. And again, press and reach. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palm up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow, reach it forward and back in. So think offering position. Reach and in. 2 more here. Now pulse it forward, little press. So that way you're bringing it halfway in and then go into that full extension through your arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release back down. Nice work. So now we have the same thing but on the other side. So switching into your opposite kneel or opposite standing lunge, taking your arm, reaching it across and back in. So you get that rotation through your back. If you didn't do the rotation on the other side, you can always take it forward or to the slight diagonal and in. Reach and in. Try to keep the elbow level. Try not to have it higher than the shoulder. You want to keep the chest open with this movement, working through your back. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you have a press overhead. Lift it up and down. So you want to stabilize through your trunk as you reach overhead. Again, lift and lower. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going into bicep curls next. Lower your arm down and up. Again, chest is open. Try to keep the elbow fixed, meaning try not to let the elbow go forward or back. That way you can isolate through your bicep muscle here. Lower and lift. This is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 2 and 1. Now gently lower your arm, rotate so your palm faces back, take it towards your hip and then bring it forward. Being really careful that you're not letting the shoulder round forward. You're creating space from your shoulder towards the very top edge of your clavicle here. So think if you feel this collarbone, you want to open up that space. Being careful not to let that arm just swing forward with this movement. 6 more. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to bend your elbow. Palm goes up towards the ceiling. Extend your arm into offering and then bring it back. So that way you're working through your shoulder, you're working through your bicep at the same time. Using that breath to help you. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now going into your little pulses. So bend your elbow halfway in and press and reach. Making sure that you're not adding any extra tension to your neck. So you can always bring it in a little bit closer if that's the case. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in, lower it all the way back down. Nice work. So take the weights and just place them out to the side to start. We're gonna turn to face the side. Take your arms wide on the mat. So going into a push-up here, if you wanna do wall push-ups or countertop push-ups, that's fine. Going into your half plank position, press your feet down into the mat, make it nice and firm, or you can lengthen and go into that full plank for your push-ups. We have 10 of them. Ready? Here we go. Lower down and up, keeping that chest nice and open. Try not to overpower with your arms. Engage your glutes slightly with this movement. 5 more. 5. Press. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now lower your chest all the way down on your mat. So find your way on your mat. Take your arms out to cactus. Lift your chest up and down. You can also do this in standing, where you're reaching up and back, and then bring it back to that nice neutral spine in standing, if that feels better. Or if you don't want to have to go up and down from the mat to standing, that's always an option. 8 more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. So now we're going into cactus, and then you'll press up into a full plank or a half plank. So you can always do cactus in standing, and then go into a plank against the wall or the countertop. So you're gonna lift up, lower down, bring your hands, bring your toes underneath you, and then press all the way up, and then lower it all the way back down. Take your arms out wide, lift, lower. Bring your hands right underneath your armpits. Tuck your toes, press all the way up, and then lower all the way back down with that control. Lift, lower, bring it in. and then lower it back down. Again, lift, lower, tuck the toes, press all the way up, lower all the way back down. One more, lift and lower, tuck the toes, press all the way up. Now bend your knees, come onto all fours. Press away from the mat here. Find the length through the crown of your head, alternating arm reaches only. So just reaching right and left, reach and extend. And press. Keeping those shoulders over your wrists here. And reach, 2 more. 2, last 1. Now take your right hand, thread it through, bend your left elbow, and then you can reach it out to a T position, or you can lift up a little bit higher if you want more rotation through your spine. And again, threading the needle here and lift to extend. Nice big inhale and exhale, 2 more. Last 1. Same thing, but on the other side. Shoulder right over that wrist. Bend your elbow, thread it through, and lift to extend. Again, reach and lengthen. And press, 1 more. And reach to extend. Lower it back down. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up nice and high. Find your downward dog. So you're pressing your heels down into the mat. Getting that nice stretch through the back of your legs here. You can always take your legs wide around the mat. Keep lifting those hips up. Keep pressing your shoulders down away from your ears. You can walk your feet back in if you haven't done so already. And then walk your feet in towards your hands. You can roll it on up, or you can walk your hands up your thighs in that nice neutral spine and come all the way up to a standing position. Okay, so let's turn to face the side. Grab your weights. So let's grab onto them, and you're gonna come into that plie position. So wide second. Make sure your knees are right over your ankles. Reach your arms down, bend your knees, and lift out to the side. Lower and lift. So my palms are actually facing down towards the mat as I lower and lift. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, using your breath to help you. Think total body movement here. Again, lower and lift. And press. And reach. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, stay low here. Bend from your knees a little bit more, sink a little bit lower. Palms face the inside of your trunk, so towards your chest. Little pulses. Little press and reach. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Extend your arm in and then switch, other side. So alternating arm reaches. Again, press and in. And lengthen. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 3, 2, 1 more. Now bring your elbows in by your rib cage. Take your arms out and in. So external rotation again from your shoulders. Sit a little bit lower here. If this is tough on your knees, you can lower down and then come up. Or if you just want a little bit more of a dynamic movement, you can extend through your legs and bend. It's up to you. Whatever feels best on your body today. Keeping that chest nice and open. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, stay low here. Reach your arms up towards the diagonals and then lower it back down. So palms face in towards your body. Lift and reach and lower. Add an extend and bend. So add a little bit of a squat with this movement here. Lift and lower. This is 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, keep that rib cage connected. 2 more. 2. Last one, walk your feet in. So I'm going to show you from a side facing view. Bend your knees, hinge from your hips. So try not to use this time to relax through your low back. Keep that extension, keep the neutral spine. Extend through your arms and bend. So you're working into your triceps, going into your kickbacks here. Try to lift the right heel up, sit a little bit lower. So you're working through that left side a little bit more. 6 more. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your arms extended. Switch out your heels. Sit a little bit lower. Bend and extend through your arms. Bend and reach. And extend. Sit a little bit lower in your hips if you can. 6 more. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come all the way back up. Let's place our weights out to the side. Stand towards the front edge of your mat. Reach your arms up and overhead. Nice big inhale. Exhale to release. Tuck your chin. Roll it on down. Think 1 vertebrae at a time. Reaching down towards that mat. Keep lifting your hips up nice and high. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Take a seat on the mat. Keep your knees bent. You can always extend your legs if you prefer that with your roll down. Reach your arms forward and then open up your chest. You're plugging those shoulders down into your back. Curl the pelvis under. Roll it all the way down. Zipping up your low belly abs as you peel it on down. Reach your arms back by your ears. Nice big inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll it all the way back up. Using your tummy muscles. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale, curl that pelvis under. Roll it on down. Think 1 vertebrae at a time. Reaching your arms back by your ears. Nice big inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll it all the way back up. 1 more. Find the strength through your body. You got this. Rolling it all the way back down. Reaching your arms back by your ears, and then lower your arms down by your sides. Bend your knees. We have bridging next. So opening up the chest, lift your hips on up, and then back down. So you're working through your glutes, and you're feeling that stretch through the front of your thighs as you lift and lower. And again, press and lower. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold your hips up nice and high. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. You can always walk your feet in a little bit. Lift your right leg up and back down. Lift and lower. Again, lift and lower. You can always just lift the heel and then lower it back down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more here. And lower your hips all the way back down. Lower your arms all the way down by your sides. Nice big inhale. Exhale, reach your arms back up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips up nice and high. Hold it here. Lift your opposite leg up and down. You can always place your hands on your hips to make sure they're staying nice and steady, or just lift the heel up and down. And press. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and release all the way back down. Take your legs into tabletop. Knees are right over your hips, ankles in line with your knees. Extend one leg, hug the opposite knee in, or you can keep it in tabletop and then switch. So you want to keep that neutral spine. As you switch from one side to the next, you can also raise the shoulder blades off, going into that single leg stretch here. Press to reach and then switch. Keep drawing belly button to spine here as you alternate from one leg to the next. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower it all the way back down. So we're gonna do Pilates 50 today. Give yourself a little bit of a break from Pilates 100. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lower your arms down by your hips. So a couple options. You can keep your head down. You can raise those shoulder blades off and lift your head. You can also take your legs into the tabletop with this movement. So you're gonna inhale for 5 and then exhale for 5. Ready? So find your starting position. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hold it there. Now you're gonna inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way back down. Nice work. Okay, now take your legs back into tabletop. Keep that chest nice and open. Take your hands behind your head. You're gonna reach your right arm, lower it down, and left. You can add an abdominal curl. Reach and extend. You can always keep your head down on the mat and just move your feet out an inch and in an inch. That way you're working your low abs without putting stress on your head and your neck. You can also do both. You can lift your shoulder blades off and add the legs at the same time. It's up to you. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower all the way down. Oh, hey, you should feel your abs with that one. So reach your arms back nice and long. You can extend your legs fully to get a nice stretch through your spine here. Nice big inhale and exhale. One more. Roll it on up. So you can tuck your chin, peel it on up. Think one vertebrae at a time. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach it forward to get that stretch through your hamstrings. You can always bend your knees a little bit with this too as you reach it forward. Take your hand and place it right in the center of the mat. Reach your arm up to get a little bit of extension in, a little rotation. Bring it back in. Same thing, but on the other side. Reach and open. And lower all the way back down. So turning to face the side, bend both of your knees, stack your hips. You can rest your head on your hand, keeping the hips stacked right on top of each other. Go into your clamshell. So open and close. Working through your hips and your glutes here as you lift and lower. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more here. 3, 2. On this last one, lower all the way down. Extend your leg out to the side, lift it up and down. So now you're working through your hips. Feel that strength through the front of your thigh. Lift and lower. Reach. And press. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now flex your foot, little pulses up, little presses. and reach. So that way you feel this a little bit deeper in your hip. You may feel it in your glute a little bit more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release back down. Come all the way up. Same thing now, but on the other side. So going into your clamshell first, stack your hips, stack your knees, open and close with this movement. So that way you're focusing on lifting out of your waistline. So try not to let your waistline collapse into the mat. You could always press your hand in. Lift and lower. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, extend your leg. So find the strength through your hip and your glute, lift and lower here. So that way you're engaging through the front of your thigh. And again, lift and lower down. Be careful that you're not letting your leg lower all the way down where you're letting your hips collapse. Keep your leg in line with your hip and then lift it up higher. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 3, 2. On this last one, flex your foot, little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release back down. Press all the way up. Just slide your leg in front. So you're going into the Z-sit position. If this doesn't feel good on your knees or your ankles or hips, you can always just crisscross your legs. So taking your legs into this position, reach your arm out to the side, lift up and over for this nice side stretch, and lift all the way back up. So now reach the opposite direction, lowering down onto your forearm if you can, and come all the way back up. One more time each side. Reach up and over, and release. You can always hang out a little bit longer in this stretch if you prefer. And come all the way back up. Switch your legs out, same thing but on the other side. So if you had your legs crossed with one leg on top of the other, switch it out. So reaching up and over, you're getting that stretch through your abs and through your back here. Lift all the way back up. Same thing now, but on the other side, reach and lift. And again, up and over. And release. One more here. And come all the way back up. Nice work. Okay, so turn to face the side. You can roll down onto your back and just hug your knee into your chest. You can either keep your opposite leg bent or you can straighten it out. As you extend your opposite leg, you can cradle your hands behind your thigh or behind your calf. If you have a resistance band or one of those yoga straps at home, you can always place it around the arch of your foot to get that resistance. Just stretching out our hamstrings here. And lower all the way down. Let's switch it out. So same thing now, but on the other side. Reach and extend your leg. You can flex or point your foot. The bottom leg can be straight or you can bend it. It's up to you. And just keep thinking about that heel is pressing up towards the ceiling as you bring your toes back towards your face. Just try to relax your body so you get that nice stretch through the back of your leg here. And release back down. Keep your feet on the mat. Keep your knees bent. Just rotate your knees to one side. You could open up your chest. That way you're getting a little bit of a chest opener, keeping the shoulder blades connected down on the mat. You You can turn your head to look the opposite direction to get a little rotation through your spine here. And then switch to do the other side. Take your knees up and over, and then look over that shoulder. And come back to center. Extend your leg back up to the ceiling again. We're going to stretch those hamstrings out again. So find the length through the crown of your head and through your heels. That way you're getting that nice deep stretch through your hamstring. And release back down. Same thing now, but on the other side. Extending your leg, flexing your foot so you bring your toes back towards your face. One more breath here. And you can lower your leg back down. Now you can either roll to your side to sit on up, or you can hug your knees in towards your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees and roll on up. We're going to come up to a forward fold position. So walk your hands forward, lift your hips up high so you're pressing your heels down into the mat. Be careful that your weight isn't all the way back into your heels. Shift your weight forward slightly. Keep lifting your hips up nice and high, releasing your head, releasing your neck. Bend your knees and then roll it all the way back up. Think one vertebrae at a time, where you can walk your hands up your thighs in that nice neutral spine until your head's the very last thing to come back up. Reach your arms up and overhead. Bend your elbows out to cactus. Open and lift your chest. So you're lifting from your sternum, and then release your arms down by your sides. Nice work. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.